Good morning, guys. Mutt18 here with another sleeper video for you for the NFL division games on Sunday. It's Saturday morning right now, so if you haven't looked at my other video, I got all the Saturday plays for that in a separate video for you. So I want to get these plays out now before lines move too much. So let's just get right into it. Bring this thing up right here, and there we go. The first play I am taking today, I'm taking that Josh Allen discount. I don't know why you wouldn't. Great play right there. Don't need much to say. You're saving about 40 yards on his passing yards in a game where they've statistically been shootouts every time in the playoffs. So like that as a builder for you to get started. And then my first play is going to be, as you can see, is going to be Patrick Mahomes over 1.5 passing touchdowns. He has gone over this number in 5 of his 6 career games against the Bills, including the playoffs where he had 3 touchdown passes in each of those division games. You guys remember that? So really think he goes over here. That passing offense has seemed to get it together. I think you're going to have a shootout here again in Buffalo. I don't think the weather's going to be too much of a factor like we saw last week. Neither team was really affected. So, I like the shootout in that one as well. And then my next play is going to be – where's receiving yards? Receptions. Receptions, we're going with Stephon Diggs over 5.5 receptions. If you watched the game last week, they tried to really get him involved more. I think they're going to need to do that again here against this Chiefs secondary. They got those weapons with Kincaid and Knox. They're going to try to slow them down. I think Diggs is sneakily in a really good spot here. He saw 9 targets last week. I'm expecting him to get between 9 and 12 targets here. So I think he goes over on that 5.5 as well. I wouldn't be surprised if that gets bumped. His yards have been all over the place, but they've been peppering him with targets. So that's why I am going with the receptions over the receiving yards. So I've got 2 more plays for you today. But before, got to do it. If you aren't a member of the Sharp app, use my promo code down below. Gets you 20% off for life. We're here to win money. That's what we do. That's what we do in the Sharp app. We had a very successful year last year. We are building on that to start the year already. And then, of course, if you aren't on Sleeper, guys, use my promo code SHARP. You get $100 free when you deposit $100. So you're getting your free money. If you missed out on the December, get on it. They were offering $500 in December, but hey, what can you do? But hey, get after it now. Okay, so I have 2 more plays for you. And here we go. We are going with rushing TD, and we are going with – did they just take him off? Oh, no, I've got the KC game selected. That's right. I've got David Montgomery over a half rushing TD. If you guys have followed Montgomery at home, he basically scored – if the Lions are playing at home, he is scoring a touchdown. He's 5 for 6 in games this year. The only game he didn't score at home was against Denver, I believe, which is kind of an anomaly itself because Denver was one of the worst rushing offenses. But Tampa Bay has been slipping against the run over the past few weeks. I think the Lions will get out and get off to a nice lead, and that will let Monty probably see Cup and get them tackled inside the 5 a few times. It seems to be what they do at home. So I like Monty to get a rushing TD because he's not involved in the passing game. If you have Gibbs anytime TV and anytime TD, I like that as well. They took that down. But so that's where I'm going there. And then my last play from this game is going to be receiving yards, and we are going with Mike Evans over 71.5 receiving yards as well. The Lions run a ton of man coverage, and Evans is a man coverage beater. There's no other way to put it. He's the best Bucs receiver against man coverage this year by far. Win rate, completion percentage, yards per route. I mean, he should be able to get over the top, and should have surpassed this in 8 of 10 games. He had a couple bad drops the last few weeks, like 30-plus yard drops that would have put him over this. So I think the Bucs are going to throw a ton here because the Lions' run defense is so good. So I am going with Evans on the over for receiving yards as well. I also like the under on Rachaad White. His rushing yards, it's tough though because it's like at a really nice number where the Bucs tend to run no matter what they do, how the game script is. So I'm not making that official play, but my lean, I would say, is on the under. So again, if you parlay all 5 of these picks, you get 14.9x your money. I mean, you turn that $10 into 150 right there. But again, always mix and match. A, B, C, D, B, D, A, C. You know how to do that. 2 and 3 mans are your bread and butter here. And then just sprinkle a little bit on the parlay. So I will be back with an NBA video later today. So I will see you guys later. Peace.